Shein is a poet, editor, and educator who lives and teaches in the Bay Area. Her poetry chapbooks are Ruins of a Glittering Palace, SPA Commonwealth Projects, and Score and Bone by Nomadic Press. Invisible Gifts, Poems was published by Manic D Press in 2018. She was a 2019 visiting scholar in the Department of English at UC Berkeley. Wynn is the first poet laureate of El Cerrito, California, 2016 to 2018, and her poetry collection Story Unit for the Spirit House will be published by Omni Dawn Press in October 2020. Here is Ma Shein Wynn.
Right. Thanks so much to everyone for being here, and to all the wonderful folks at Great Weather for Media. And please buy their books. They are fantastic. And they have a new one coming out called The Escape Wheel, and it's an anthology. So I am going to begin with a brand new piece, and it's called Thought Log. Thought Log number 1. My mouth is being occupied. Sometimes I feel lonely, then I don't. I eat another bowl of kitchery, can taste the tiny chunks of ginger, sip detox tea. I have a girl crush on Sandy, my PT. I ace the mountain pose. I dream of swinging on an old rope from the edge of a cliff. In another dream, I walk into a lit up room and see a giant X covered in sequins. Pillow between my legs. I believe in the healing power of crystals. Our calico is slowly dying. A ceramic swallow from Portugal. I reimagine cures, sensory transmissions. Lee thought my hair had turned white due to pandemic stress. I can hear the wind more on the second floor. The pain therapist leads us on a guided visualization through a meadow. I swim in a field of pathogens. Thank you. And now I'd like to share a few poems from Storage Unit for the Spirit House. Sky Space 2. Found round stone in gutter, felt lighter. School bus arrived. Stone remained in center of palm. Pink sky through window, oval cloud. Felt stone in palm and recalled a father who held a mug made of gold. Wallpaper in dining room, a forest to wonder. Counted people on sidewalk. Girl pulling wagon under freeway overpass. Stone cold in hand. Girl cold in air. Gold forest. And this is called Hospital. Tinctures for pain, capsized vessels. Hand reaches into warm body. She believes in magic, and so do I. Painted things. Riotous hips and rib cage, a being filled with liquid. Stop, stop now. Please continue. Over is it yet? Sleeping twins lost in desert, found in a hospital. Pointed things. Trinkets and scepters and waterfalls in Brazil. Dragon fruit scooped into bowls. Owls and blue spaces in parking lots. A slithering towards planted things. And thank you. And this is called Storage Unit 202. 1. Secondhand gloves. 2. A king drinking pear juice trapped in a glass jar. 3. Wet hair and wet fur. 4. Velvet spurs. 5. Directions to the other world. And now I'd like to share some recent poems. Thank you. And this is called The Chalice. A honey possum darts across the floor of a downtown bar, among table legs and teachers and tourists. In another city, a developer sets a building on fire. The stand-up downs a shot of honey bourbon. Survivors crawl into the emergency wagon. In another city, the children play air guitar on trains for coins. The cabaret singer has bright teeth and a honeyed voice. 8 survivors wrapped in blankets. 2 tourists leave the bar. In another city, a woman sits alone in a kitchen. She considers revolution, sipping honey wine from a glass chalice. And this is called The Dome. That's not what she said. That's what I said. The ants were everywhere. In one conversation, a person speaks. The other pretends to listen. Takes place in an elevator with the velvet pillow. The ants take over City Hall. They circle the exits, fill sinks, crawl into politicians' ear canals. One by one, people stop talking and listening. The ants inch along the cool tiles into the dome hole. And this poem is called Intimate Vault, and it was published in The Racket. Intimate Vault. Read the vulnerability clause. Find cheap healers online. Rest in a vault. Faint in the trenches. I can't find my veins. I saw a bluebird with teeth. My sister, an intimate contortionist. And this is also a new poem called Still. I stand perfectly still in the classroom corner, wearing a paper dunce cap while balancing on one leg. A memory, knocking a pitcher of water off the countertop just to watch it shatter. Tonight, I hear the fireworks outside, crackling the stillness inside. A thought, the story of a girl who had tumbled into a cave and crawled her way out and up. Alive and quiet. I wear a red cloak to the 4th of July picnic. I stand still beside a pine tree. 3 drops of sap land on my cheek. Focus my eye on a cave swallow until the fireworks end. Thank you. And this is my last piece, and it's another thought log. Thought log number 5. My eyelashes are falling out one by one. Pink tarantulas. We experienced an understated turmoil. Chirp, dwell, earn. I'm drowning in honey. evidence of future life forms. Marshmallow blooms in sleepy cul-de-sacs. Thought they saw a dagger in his side pocket, lit Clint. I used to make a living playing air drums on YouTube. Has this department contributed to your personal and professional growth? Cortisol Valley. My husband grew up on Inspiration Drive. K-pop signature moves. Document your inner landings. How do we fold into each other? She memorized all suborbital flight patterns. Gemstone switch. Terrestrial marketplace. Trapped by our predictions. This will be the last time I use this sink. Thank you, everybody.
Let's hear it from Ma Shane Wynn. Ah, the virtual applause are coming.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, David. Thanks to everyone for coming. I love 10-minute readings.